Enki, the creator of mankind. The third great god of Sumer was the second son of Anu. Enki was the god of heaven and earth, who also descended to earth like his elder brother Enlil. When Enki came to earth, the waters of Persian Bay reached inland, turning the southern part of the country into swamps. Ea, for that was also Enki's name, literally meant house water. He was a master engineer who designed and supervised the construction of canals and dams on rivers and the drainage system of swamps. Enki loved to navigate the waterways, especially in marshy regions. He built a great house in a city of the edge of the marshes called Haki, or place of waterfish, also known as Eridu, home of distant expeditions. Ea was lord of the salt waters, seas and oceans. The Sumerian text describes the division of influence between the gods as follows. They gave the seas to Enki, the prince of the earth, entrusting him with the power over Apsu, the ocean. Enki also built ships that sailed to distant lands, mainly those from which precious stones and precious metals were brought. He was depicted in the company of flowing streams, and not rarely with the image of fish. Engravings often showed him in the company of the moon, which causes the tides of the seas. Ea was also known as Nin-Igi-Ku, Lord of the Shining Eye. It was he who filled the Tigris River with fresh life-giving water, marked out the construction of canals for shipping, cleared the swamps, filled the water with the fish, and caused reeds to grow there, serving as building material. He built sheepfolds and stables, made it possible to manufacture bricks, built houses and cities, and introduced metallurgy. Enki is presented as humanity's greatest benefactor, to the extent that against the decision of the pantheon, he enabled his admirer to avoid certain death in the catastrophe of the Great Flood. Although it would seem that he did all this out of kindness or out of love for his creation, the real reason for his actions was jealousy towards his elder brother Enlil, and doing everything in opposition to his actions. To ensure succession to the throne for his offspring, Enki tried to have a son with his sister Ninursak. However, when she gave him a daughter, he tried to have a son with her as well. Unfortunately, she also had given birth to a daughter. Desperate, Enki tried to have a son with his granddaughter. Enraged, Ninursak eventually cast a curse on him, which she had to revoke under pressure from other gods. There is an allegory in this text to the Old Testament, in which the wives of Abraham and Isaac were also their sisters. Marking Enki with the symbol of the fish is also reflected in the case of Jesus Christ. There is a story where the son of Enlil, Enki's brother, stole his mule. This term is used by Zecharia Sechin to describe the weapon or flying machine of the Anunnaki gods. Whatever the mule was, in this particular case, it was something powerful enough to cause fear in the pantheon. Enki agreed that another son of Enlil, Ninurta, should go in pursuit of the thief named Zu, or Sin, for he goes by many names. Instructed by Enki, the master engineer, and Ninursak, Ninurta fought a terrible but victorious battle in the skies with his brother. The description of the fight goes as follows. Ninurta attacked his opponent with missiles, but they could not reach him because Zu was holding the tablets of destinies of the gods. The bullets fired stopped halfway. Ea equipped Ninurta's weapon with Til Lum. Thanks to this, Zu's wings were destroyed and he was defeated. As a consequence of his victory, Ninurta was elevated as the heir to the throne. Zu, on the other hand, was punished with an exile and lost his status as ruler of the city of Ur, one of the greatest cities of ancient Mesopotamia. I hope this explains at least the basic meaning of character of Enki, the younger brother of the Anunnaki gods. The next clip will be about Gilgamesh. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. Also, thank you for your comments, and I encourage you to keep them coming. See you next time.